Hey guys, it's Team Europe here, and as you requested, here's the Day 2 deck profile from WCQ Europe Championship. And well, here's the deck. We have 3 Heliotrope, of course, 4 Rabbit, 3 Catastor, 3 Kirkion, 3 Andorngera, I don't care what his name is, 3 Thunderbird, and 3 Maxi. The thing about this WCQ European Championship was that there was like 35% from the decks were or 40% were Dragon Rulers, which is special a lot. And there was like 30% Spellbooks, 35%. There was like 20% like Evilswarm, and the rest was like random decks. Like the biggest random deck was Mermail, and there was like some anti-meta deck. Well, of course, it's 2 rabbits. That concludes a lineup of 20 monsters. And here's the obligatory 1 Dark Hall, 1 Heavy Storm, and 1 Monster Reborn. Then he ran 3 Pandemic by like Infection Pandemic, and the Rhoda. Now he didn't run, as you see, he didn't run Dress, Lance, or MST. The reason for that are the 3 EV, and the virus says that you can choose a card and that destroys all the spell or the trap cards that your opponent has or draws like 3 turns after, which is a ridiculous card. What he said about his choice was that although it can be dead sometimes, MST would be dead like much more, and it's much more devastating than Dress and Lance. Well, he also runs 3 compulsory evacuation device, and he runs such a good card like infectation. What's his name is? Well, you know that you choose 1 Evilswarm and you shuffle it back to your deck. It's once per turn. This card is so annoying, and it's searchable, so they don't need to run more than 1, which makes that they don't dead draw this card, and that's just amazing. Well, he runs also 3 like the Silent Brigade, and he runs 2 Torrential Tribute and 2 Exis Reborns. The Exis Reborns are for excuse me. Alright, sorry for that. The Exis Reborns are for making more use of EV when you draw it, and so it was pretty good. Like unless you draw Alphion and they bottomless it, and you can just point. So yeah, well, it was pretty good. Now this side deck was 3 Drone Lockbird for Prophecy, 2 Effect Veiler for effects, 3 Electric Rivers for Dragon Rulers, 2 MSTs, 2 Soul Drains, and 2 Vengeance Emptiness. And that is actually an awesome card. Like stays after, you can chain it to a summon of Tempest or each one of the dragons, and it stays on the field, so it's pretty good. And now his extra decks: 1 Dweller, 1 Augusto Amriel, 1 Diamond Direwolf, 2 Behemoth, 1 Nightmare, 3 Ophion, of course, 1 Evilswarm or Berberos, 1 Giga Cowboy, 1 Gemnite Pearl, 1 Maestroke, 1 Shockmaster, and 1 Papalo Palo Probate. Well, it's a long name, so I'm pretty sure you would be confusing that too. Alright guys, that was the deck you requested, so it was very nice to do it for you, and everything, like not even decks, everything you want to see, just comment and subscribe, and we'll do that for you. Alright, have a great one.